We all have read those books where the protagonist ends up with this man who just understands her and she understands him, and they, live happily ever after marriage. But have you ever come across novels where the protagonist, she understands herself so well and no one understands her like she does herself, that she ends up single and super happy? Well, hi, I'm Varsha and welcome to my channel In the Buckets, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about these novels which has protagonists who are single Indian women. So let me just begin. So the first novel I have here is by one of my favorite author and poet, and she is Eugenia De Souza, and her novel Danger Look. So this book is this short novella about this mid-40s English literature professor, and she narrates her life as a single woman living in Mumbai, and how she just goes on with her day-to-day life, and it's just so witty, so fun, and she's just so cool about her single status that, oh my goodness, is just so wonderful. And believe me, you will really fall in love with the wit of Eugenia De Souza. And if you love Jane Austen, then do read this book. But just keep in mind that Jane Austen, this protagonist, she doesn't end up getting married. She is single and she's happy and super content. So the next book I have here is a Booker Prize nominee, and this is Clear Light of the Day by Anita Desai. And this book has this headstrong, unapologetic woman as its lead, and she's a spinster, she's a history professor, and she kinda always lives in her past, thinking what she could have done to help her family go through a really difficult situation. So she never gets married because she had to support her family, who includes a mentally retired brother, an alcoholic aunt, getting her sister married, and just taking, being the matriarch of the family. And oh my goodness, she's just so unapologetic. She never marries, and she just single-handedly just goes on with her life, taking care of her family, and it's just so inspiring. And it's set in India before independence and India after independence and in between. And okay, you will fall in love in the way of how she is so unapologetic. And also this novel is really dark. It deals with themes of nostalgia and death. So this novel might not be for everyone, but if you are someone who can deal with those themes, then do definitely read this book. This main character is sometimes annoying because of her fearlessness in what she says or what she does, but in spite of that, this novel is really grasping and inspiring. So the next novel I have here is really controversial, yet it found a place in my undergraduate course in English literature, and this is Social Lit Evening by Shobha Dai. And this book, my professor, she's kind of okay, this author, no, I don't like it. But I think this author was brilliant in this novel. And it's about this woman who she never fits into society because she has high ambition in life, but she ends up in a marriage which is according to society a best match a middle class girl can get. But she sees the downfall of that marriage because she isn't happy, and then her life suddenly changes when she gets this status of being single again, and she's really inspiring, being a socialite and an extrovert, also someone who loves to read and to create stories. I think she's really inspiring, and yeah, this book is just awesome, just awesome. The next book I have here is one of my favorite reads of this year. If you have checked out my other video on like the book haul one, the recent one, then I have mentioned this book. So this book is Lady's Crook by Anita Desai, and here it's written that it's one of the most important feminist novel to come out of South Asia by the Daily Telegram. So this book is about this spinster, or this woman in her mid 40s. She never gets married and she lives with her sister's family, and one day she decides that she will go on a vacation all on her own, because you know, single women in India, they are never left alone. Like, being alone is a privilege, a woman's privilege in India. And she goes in this strange journey and meets this 5 women who like tell her about their life, like how their marriages turns out to be, like what they expected and what really like happened. And each story is just so like unique and just so you know, just makes you think about like how, like, what is marriage, the meaning of marriage for a woman, and how women are treated like in a marriage in India. And by hearing these stories of these women, the protagonist of the book, she has to decide like what she does she want to, like, you know, end up like single, having a corporate job, or she will get married. So yeah, I don't think she will get married. This is not like, in the end it's never revealed, but I just really love this book. Like, it shows that being single is just so cool. And the last but not the least, I have Deisharam by Priya Elias. The subtitle is Of Love and Other Bad Behaviors. This is another book which tells you to be unapologetic as women, and this book also like is autobiographical on so this book is a non-fiction, and the author writes about her experience as women in India and abroad, and how she is treated by her male counterparts, and she is kind of the single woman throughout this like book, and it has like lots of references to books and movies about this woman and how she copes up with this world, because being a woman is just not easy even in 21st century. So yeah, these are all the books that have for its protagonist a single woman or a spinster who is content with her life as single, and it's just, through this video I want to like share this message that just to be, you know, single, being single is cool too, and that society was made for us, not we for society. So if you don't find like anyone you want to like spend your whole life with, then it's okay. Being single is good too if you are content. So yeah, this is all I want to say about these books, and if you like this video, then do like and share with your friends and family, and do comment about the books that you have read which has like a spinster or a single woman as its protagonist. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye and take care.